Hey everyone, welcome to Studio SNC. Let's get started today seated. So make your way to the top of your mat and extend your legs out in front of you. If you find it's hard to sit tall like this, you can bend your knees as much as you need to. Feel where your sit bones are. Maybe even move some of that fleshy part of your bum out of the way. Glue those sit bones to the floor and stack your shoulders over your hips, creating length and space in your spine all the way down. From there, place your hands beside your hips, but if you need a bit more support, place them slightly behind. And then push into those hands and lift the chest. Take a breath in here, zip up through those tummy muscles. And breathe out, push into the hands and lean the upper body forward with a straight spine. And then slowly find that tall spine again on your inhale. Exhale, lean the upper body forward, sending your breastbone towards your big toes. Feel a gentle stretch in the wrists as you do so. And then bring it back up. Inhale. Exhale 2 more times. Send the weight or the shoulders forward. Chest stays open. Fight to keep that taller, straight spine. And exhale. Length. And one last time. Breathing in. Exhaling, leading forward. And then inhaling, tall spine. Point the toes, feet in Pilates V. We're going to start with the roll up now. So we're going to reach forward with the inhale. Palms facing up. Exhale, draw the belly button in. Leading with the belly button. Feel those legs slide, but keep them switched on. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Feeling the length here. And then exhale, come all the way up with a HA sound. Inhale, reach forward, tuck the chin in. Exhale, roll to the mat, scooping through your tummy muscles. Breathe in, reach up and over. Exhale, palms in towards each other, bring it up. Nice strong roll up. If you struggle to do the full roll up, breathe in, reach forward. Breathe out, come down halfway, and you can pause there if you feel it's too much. And then make your way up on your exhale. Strengthening all of the muscles in your tummy. The lower part of your body working by stabilizing the upper part of your body working. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. Breathe in, reach forward. Breathe out, roll to the mat. Inhale, arms up and over. And breathe out, use your breath to come all the way up. And last time, inhale. Exhale, roll to the mat. Breathe in, arms up and over. Exhale, use your breath to come all the way up. From here, hands come to the back of the head, entwine the fingers, elbows wide. Take a breath in here. Exhale, scooping through the tummy muscles, roll to the mat. Bend your right knee in towards your chest. Float the left leg off the floor and we twist left elbow towards your right knee and then switch right elbow towards your left knee, left elbow towards your right knee. That's what I'm trying to say. So you're twisting from the waist here. The elbow's going high and then the opposite elbow is going low. You're trying to keep your elbows wide. The movement's coming from that waist area. And you're bending one knee in as you extend the opposite leg out. Now, if you feel it's too much, you can straighten the leg higher. Imagine you're sending your foot through something resistant like treacle or honey. Working on our obliques here. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth if you can. Your Pilates breath helping you target those inner tummy muscles, your transverse abdominis, the ones that wrap around your waist like a corset. One more time. Left elbow, right knee, right elbow, left knee, and relax. 2 knees come into the chest, gently rock from side to side. Feet to the floor, cactus the arms out, that I surrender position. Trying to have as much of your back arm or the backs of your arms on the floor. Breathing in here, press the lower back into the floor. Exhale, right leg into tabletop and then send those forearms to face that right thigh. Lower the right foot to the floor and the left leg does the same thing. Keep that lower back on the mat. And then we find that start position. So floating up, palms, forearms, facing towards the thigh, and then releasing back down. Tuck the chin if you've lost the length in your neck here. Sending one knee in line with its hip, and then the opposite. a march. Now from here, notice if one or the foot that remains on the floor is pushing into the floor. If your lower back is lifting, then lighten the feet. They're softly on the floor. Last time, left. And then bring it back. Push into the 2 feet now. Press the lower back into the floor and follow through into a shoulder bridge position. Inhale, send the forearms forward. Exhale, forearms back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Put a little bit more pressure in the upper arms. Without the hips on the floor here, you're going to feel it more in those back muscles, especially the side back, mid-spine area, the muscles surrounding there. As you lift, press into the upper arms or the triceps. Inhale and exhale it out. One more time here. And then guide the spine down slowly and controlled. Relax the hips into their natural shape. Rest the arms down by your side. Now with the palms down on the floor, tuck the chin. Breathe in, right leg in tabletop, left leg comes to join. We're going to toe tap here and flex and point a few times before we do. So this will help stop you getting foot cramps, get movement into the feet, circling through the ankles, and then changing direction, getting rid of any clicks here. Now from here, lift the head and the chest, look in between the legs and float the arms up into the 100 position. We tap the right toes to the floor, we lift them up, and then the left toes and lift them up. Then move a little faster. The movement coming from the hip joints, not from the knees, not from the ankles. Feel that lower band of tummy working here. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. See if you can peel your shoulder blades up a little bit higher. Stretch away with those fingertips. Press your thumbs against the side of your index fingers. Squeeze your fingers together a little bit more. A couple more breath cycles here. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Last breath cycle. No movement from the knees. And then hug the knees into the chest. Gently rock from side to side. Rest the arms a little wider from the body now and extend your 2 legs straight up towards the ceiling. Now, straight doesn't have to be poker straight. You can have a softness in the knees. You can have a soft bend in the knees as long as you can maintain that position. So resting the arms wider, tuck the chin in. Inhale, we send the 2 legs as one to the left. Feel the right lower back or the right side of your lower back lift. And then come back through the center. Go to the right with those 2 legs, breathe in. And breathe out back through the center. You're not going as low with the legs straight, they're heavier. And you'll feel it more on those obliques or side tummy muscles. Breathe in. And breathe out. Test it out. Go a little bit lower. Feel the weight shift towards that left arm. Try and use your breath out and your oblique strength to take the weight of the legs back through the center. Inhale and breathe out back through the middle. Inhale, you twist. And then breathe out back through the center. Inhale. Back through the center. Notice if your legs are getting tired in the shape they're in. If you need to, bend those knees a little bit more in the middle position or when the legs are up towards the ceiling, and then return to the exercise. One last time, 2 legs go to the left, back through the center, and then to the right. Back through the center. Entwine the fingers to the back of the right leg. Drop that left leg to hover off the floor and then bend the left knee into tabletop with that left foot flexed. Extend and lengthen out. Inhale, bend back in. Breathe out, stretch it out, lowering to hover. And then bending back in. We got 2 more. Breathe out, stretch to hover. And then bend back in. And one last time. Exhale, stretch to hover. Inhale, bend back in. Switch legs, left leg, up, right leg hovering off the floor, push up with that left heel, and then bend that right knee in. Notice if one side feels a little tighter than the other. Normally we have A stiffer side, breathe out, stretch. And then bend back in. Last two here, exhale, extend out. And bend, one last time. Breathe out, stretch it out. And bend back in. Two legs up now. Hands to the backs of the legs, push up with the heels. Point and flex a few times. Feel it in the shins, the calves, maybe even the knees slightly. And then from here we pull the two knees towards our face. And then release the lower back down. Breathe in, pull those knees in. And breathe out, release. Now see if you can extend your arms up towards the ceiling. Make two fists. And then we peel the lower back up. Spread those fingers as you release the spine down. Squeeze the fists, maybe alternating between thumbs in and thumbs out. So thumbs on the outside one time, peel that lower back up. Spread the fingers on the way down. Thumbs on the inside the next time. Just working on all of those little movements. Lift up, peel, feel those lower tummy muscles working. Stretching out through the fingers, getting movement into your wrists, your hands, your fingers, strengthening through all of those little muscles. Peel and spread out. Let's do one more. Peel up. Even if you're not lifting too high, you are working those lower tummy muscles. Hands to the backs of the legs. Bend the knees in. Gently rock from side to side. Then place the hands on the shins, but you have the option to keep the hands to the backs of the legs, especially if you have any knee issues, any lower back issues. And inhale, hug in so tight the tailbone lifts. Exhale, stretch your legs back up towards the ceiling. Pointed toes now, feet in Pilates V, palms up, hovering off the floor with the arms. Breathe in, hug in. This time let's go a little lower with those legs for a double leg stretch. Maybe go all the way low. Breathe in, hug in. Breathe out, stretch it out. Inhale, hug. And breathe out, stretch it out. Inhale, hug in. Exhale, stretch to hover. Breathe in, hug in. And exhale, stretch to hover. Breathe in, hug. Exhale, stretch. Last two here. Double leg stretch, getting that reverse curl in and then extending through the limbs. Lower the legs all the way down if you can. Reach your arms up and over. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way up into a seated position. Reach forward, breathe in. Breathe out, we roll it down. Inhale, reach the arms up and over again. Anchor with those legs, bring it up. Two more, just normal roll-ups. Breathing in and breathing out, rolling it down. Inhale, arms up and over. Breathe out. So you got your option. If you need it, go down halfway or a quarter of the way and hold that position. And then come straight back up again. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bend the knees. Hug your knees into your chest. We're going to extend those legs for a roll. So inhale, stretch and kick through the legs. Exhale, bend. One more just like this. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now we're going to alternate. Kick out only through the right leg. Squeeze your left hand with your left calf. And then extend only through the left leg. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more round of this. Squeeze your left hand with your left calf. Kick out through your right leg. And then squeeze your right hand with your right calf. And bring it back. Feet a little wider now. Hands behind your hips. Feet on the floor. Spread through the fingers. We're going to lift the hips up. Squeeze through the glutes here. So squeezing through the bum cheeks. Look down the center of the body. And then tap the bum. Keep those knees steady. Breathe in, lift. Squeeze the bum cheeks together. And then tap the bum, come down. Breathe in, lift and squeeze. And breathe out, tap the bum. Breathe in, lift and squeeze. And tap the bum. 2 to go. Breathe in, lift and squeeze. Tap the bum, and last time, inhale, lift and squeeze. And tap the bum. So cross your ankles now. Hands to your knees. Thumbs on the inside. Spread the little finger on, or place the little fingers on the outside. Pull your shoulders up to your ears. Take a breath in. Roll your shoulders back and down. Sit tall in this cross-legged position. Gently hop or bob from side to side. And then come back to the center. Inhale, flare your elbows up and out and round forward. Put a bit of pressure on those knees, but not too much, especially if you have any knee issues. Tuck your chin to your chest here. Feel the roundness in your spine. Sink your sit bones to the floor. Take one last breath in here. And then breathe out. We lift it up, chest open. Hands come behind your hips now, doing the opposite. Extension of the spine, those fingers spread, lift the chest up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, feel that space. Add a little bob from side to side again. Gentle stretch in the wrists. Feeling the pressure shift from one hand to the other. And then we come back to the start. We're going to flip, so straight over onto your hands and your knees now. So hands in line with your shoulders, or your wrists in line with your shoulders. Your knees, have a look between your legs. Make those feet disappear behind your knees. Your knees are in line with your hips. Simple cat-cow. Lead with the head. You're lifting the chest into your cow position. You're squeezing your shoulder blades together and your bum rises. A dip in that lower back. Hold here for a breath. Notice how it feels. Is this more natural for you? If you've got a lordotic or a lower back kind of curve, this may feel natural, easy. And then we're going to round. So tuck the tail first, rounding into that kyphotic, rounded flexion of the spine. So if you tend to round through the shoulders, this may feel really easy. But then if it's the opposite and it feels more difficult, work harder on getting more roundness in that spine. Take one last breath in here. And then release the back. Allow it to find its natural shape. Maybe wag your tail, move your head from side to side. And then we reach our hips back. Come up onto the fingertips and press the fingertips into the floor. Press the armpits down towards the mat too. Look in between the legs, chin tucked. And then look forward. Do it again, pressing into the fingertips the whole time. Looking down in between the legs and then lifting up. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Plant the entire hand down on the floor and then lift the fingers and the thumbs up. See if you can press the thumb and the little finger into the floor and keep the remaining 3 fingers up. Press down a little harder. Maybe feel something in your wrist. You're strengthening through your wrist here. Take a breath in here and then exhale. The remaining 3 fingers, allow them to rest on the floor. Get a grip of the mat and then lift the hips or the bum up. We tuck the toes under here. From here, we're going to inhale, hover the knees up off the floor and reach the hips back. Extending or stepping your legs back. So your hands are ahead of your shoulders, your hips are back. And then plant the balls of your feet, your toes into the floor. Press the toes into the floor. Look in between your thumbs. Take a breath in and exhale, tip the body weight forward, finding a plank position. Adjusting your feet or your hands if you need to. Your posterior pelvic tilt, so your tailbone is between your legs. Push into the hands so your shoulder blades part. Your easier option, you just drop those knees. Take a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Do this again 2 more times. So your easier version, you drop those knees straight down. And then one last breath. Inhale and exhale it out. Lower the knees to the floor. Reach your hips back and then allow that right arm to slide back with the hips. Look up over your right shoulder and that hand is going to find the floor. And then send the hips forward. Maybe go low with the hips, but if this doesn't feel nice, don't do it. We send those hips back now. Slide your left arm back. Look over that left shoulder. Plant the left hand down. Look in between those thumbs. Send the hips low, or just maybe do an extension, so a cow position, what we did before, if you feel this is too much. Slide your right arm back, look over that right shoulder, and then the right hand finds the floor. Send those hips low if it feels good. And then reach the hips back, left hand goes back too. Looking over that left hand, and then we send the hips low. Feel the stretch in the front of the body. And then slowly reach those hips back again. Take a breath in here. Exhale, tip forward into a half plank. So your posterior pelvic tilt. Hips come down halfway. Untuck the toes if they're there. Bend the elbows and allow your body find the floor. Gently sway from side to side here. So you're massaging the front of the body. And then place the forearms on either side of the mat. Flip the palms in towards each other so the edges of the hands and the edges of the little fingers are on the floor. And then from here, glue that pelvis to the floor. Your pubic bone, your hip bones too. Inhale, we bend the right knee, lift the chest up. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, bend the left knee and we lift the chest up. And then lower the left lower leg. Breathing in, bend the right knee, lift the chest. And exhale, lower it back down. Bend the left knee, inhale. And then release it down. So moving slowly through this exercise. Imagine you're sending your heel through water as you lift up. Feel your hamstrings, so the backs of your thighs contract, the muscles shortening as the front of the thighs, your quadriceps are lengthening. Breathing in, we lift and lengthen. Extension of the spine, and then stretch the leg out, lower the chest, breathe in, lift up. And breathe out, lower down. Let's do one more set. Breathe in, lift. And breathe out, lower. Last time, inhale, lift up. And lower down. Send your arms back and we're going to catch the legs as we bend the knees. Take hold of your feet from the outside. Tuck the chin in and kick into your hands. Lifting up, feel that extension. Hold here. Take one more inhale, kick into your hands, and then exhale, release everything down. Stack your hands now. Rest your forehead on stacked hands and gently wag your tail. So bum moving from side to side, feel that gentle massage on the thighs. Then lift the head up. Keep the arms where they are, one hand stacked on top of the other. Lift the chest to form somewhat of an extension from the thoracic or the mid-spine. And then lift the two legs up if you can. You have the option to lower the chest down a little bit or all the way down if you need to. From here we swim with the legs. So the movement's coming from the hips. Your toes are pointed. Your legs are straight. No bend in the knees. No bend in the ankle, or no movement in the ankles. Your legs are strong. Feel it in the glutes, feel it in the spine, feel it in the hamstrings again. Couple more breath cycles here. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. One more breath, inhale, and exhale it out. Lower the chest back down. Flip over onto your right side. So you're coming in onto your right side with a long body. You're resting your head on a long arm if you can, and then sending your right leg slightly forward with the hips stacked. Place your left hand on your hip or out in front if you need that little bit more support. If you're very bony in the hip area, you can bend your right knee. Press the outer edge of the right foot into the floor. Lift up through that left leg, and then we point the toes. Slide the left foot up along the mat and then extend and push away. From here we point kick forward for a side kick, and then we push back twice with the heel. Breathe in, slide the foot up, bend the knee up and out. Exhale, push away with the heel. If you have any hip issues or suffer from sciatica, you can bend the knee forward rather than up if you feel it aggravates anything. Push away with the heel as if it's going through something resistant. Breathe in, point kick forward. Breathe out, push back twice. Breathe in, slide it up, and then push away with the heel. Inhale, point kick forward. Exhale, push back twice. Inhale, slide. Exhale, push away with the heel. Inhale, kick forward, go a little further if you can. Keep that upper body still, steady, solid, slide. Kick away with the heel. Point kick forward here. Push back twice. Last one, inhale, slide it up. Push away with the heel. Point kick forward, and then push back twice. From here, bend the knees out in front of your chest and reach your arms out in front as well. Palms stacked. Rest your head. It's a little awkward, but just above the ear if you can. But if you feel like you need a bit more support, use your right hand or your right arm. Inhale, cactus your left arm behind you, bending the elbow to open the chest. And then exhale, extend the arms straight to stack over the hand. Breathing in, cactus the elbow or the arm, chest opens, and then closing back down. 2 more just like this. Breathing in, cactus the elbow. You're rolling on your head as well. It may feel good. And then last time, breathe in. We cactus up and out. And then release it back down. From here, bend your right knee into your chest and bend your right elbow underneath your head. Use your left arm to pull that right knee in. Flex through the left leg, lift up that left heel and start to draw little circles with your left heel. The knee is facing forward and you're stabilizing them with the upper body. Now, if you can keep the knee where it is, place your left hand back on your hip. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Last 2 in this direction. Change direction. Feel the hip burn straight away, or maybe you've got strong hips and they feel really easy, or the circles feel easy. So keep the movement going. Breathe in and breathe out. Last couple here. And then release. Slide that right knee a little further away. Slide your right hand out in front of your ribs. Reach back with the left arm. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your left elbow as we bring it up. Tap your elbow off the outside of your left thigh. And then extend the arm back. Again, you can cactus it back slightly. So exhale, we come up, tap, and then inhale, lower your structure. Breathe out, tap, come up, and then inhale. Exhale, tap. So 1 leg, if you feel it's too much with 2, use that upper body strength. So your right shoulder, your right upper or the right side of your upper back is working. You're using your hands, your forearms, your wrists to come up and then lower down. 2 to go. Breathe out, tap up and inhale. Last time, breathe out. Inhale. See if you can come up and make your way onto your bum, extend the legs out in front. We reach the arms forward, breathe in, adjust anything if you need to, squeeze those legs together and exhale, roll to the mat for 3 roll-ups. Inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, use your breath, bring it up. Inhale, reach forward, tuck the chin. Exhale, roll to the mat. Breathe in, arms up and over. Exhale, use your breath to come up. One last time, breathe in, reach forward. Breathe out, roll to the mat. Breathe in, arms up and over. And breathe out, use your breath to come up. From here, knees come wide, big toes together. Inhale, rock it back for open leg rocker. Exhale, bend the knees, come up. So we're adding little rolls in the spine, or big rolls. Creating space, mobility in your spine. And by making all these shapes with your back, you're just increasing the strength in the entire body, working on your posture throughout without even knowing. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out, bring it up. Extend your legs out for spine stretch. Legs mat width apart, but again, adjust if you need to. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Place your fingertips in between the legs. Take a breath in. Exhale, round forward, tuck the chin. Inhale, feel the stretch, press the backs of the legs closer to the floor. Exhale, restack, rebuild, re-lengthen. Inhale, chest open, shoulders back and down. Exhale, round forward, scooping through your core, tuck the chin. Breathe in, feel the stretch. And then breathe out, bring it all the way back to the start. Inhale here, chest open, shoulders back. Exhale, round forward. Breathe in, feel that stretch. And exhale, bring it all the way up. Let's do one more. Get the shoulders over your hips. Deep breath in. Shoulders stay down. Exhale, round forward. Breathe in, feel the stretch. And exhale, bring it all the way up. From here, cross the ankles. Pull your heels in towards your hips or your bum. And then see if you can transition into an all fours position, leaning the body weight forward, coming onto your hands and your knees. This time, place your hands right beside your knees, wrists touching those knees. Spread the fingers, press into every part of the hand. Inhale, slide those knees up along your inner arms, towards your armpits. and then lower down. Feel it in the feet. Push into the hands, lift up, and then lower down. 3 to go. Inhale, lift, and lower. Last 2, breathe in, lift up, and lower down. 1 last time, breathe in, lift, and lower down. Hands move further away from the knees. Knees move back, reach your hips back, bum up this time, create extension in the spine. Press one elbow, say your right elbow. Right elbow comes to the floor along with the forearm. Press the armpit, the upper arm down towards that mat. Feel a side bend or a side stretch. And then lift that right elbow, left elbow. You can rest your left ear on that upper arm, giving yourself a little bit more weight to feel a deeper stretch on the left side. Take one last breath in, or one last breath in here, and then lift up. Take a breath in, look towards your thumbs. Exhale, ripple into a half plank, and bend the elbows, lower your chest to the floor. Hands come to the lower part of your back here. 2 legs join together, double leg kick. Kick twice with the 2 feet. Stretch it out on your exhale. If you feel it's too much to lift the chest, extend the arms and separate the hands. Breathe in, kick, kick. Breathe out, stretch it out. So this one's about coordination as well. Bending the elbows as you kick twice with your feet. Extending the arms and the legs at the same time. Lifting the chest up and squeezing those shoulder blades together. Pulling your chin in as well, so your chin isn't jutting out. You haven't got that turkey neck going on as you come up. Everything moves together smoothly as you strengthen every single part of the back of your body. You're squeezing those shoulder blades back and down, helping out your posture. The backs of the legs, you're using your hands, wringing out your hands as you stretch out. 2 to go, breathe in. Exhale it out. 1 more time, inhale. And breathe out, stretch it out. Okay, we flip. Over onto your left side now. Extend that left arm. Rest your head on a long left arm, but again, it's up to you if you want to adjust. Slide your left leg out in front of the midline. Place your right hand on your hip. Take hold of that right hip. Let the head feel heavy. We float that right leg up and then slide the toes up. Kick away with the heel. We kick forward with pointed toes, add a double kick back with the heel. Slide up with pointed toes, push away with the heel. Frog kick away or breaststroke kick if you're a swimmer. Breathe in, point. Breathe out, push back twice. Inhale, slide up. Exhale, flex and stretch it out. Breathe in, point. Breathe out, push back twice. Inhale, slide up. And exhale, push away with the heel. Breathe in, point, kick forward. Exhale, push back twice. Breathe in, slide up for 2 more. Push away with the heel. Point the toes, kick forward. Push back twice. Last time, inhale, slide it up. Push away with the heel. Point, kick forward. And push back twice. From here, we pull the 2 knees into our chest. Reach your arms out in front, palms stacked to allow the head to rest too. We're going to cactus that right elbow back. Allow the head to roll. And then lengthen it as our palms touch. Breathing in, opening up here. And exhaling out. 2 more. Inhale, open up. Cactus the right elbow back. And then palms together. 1 last time. Open it up. And then join the arms together. From here, use your left elbow as a rest for your head. And then with that right arm, pull your left knee into your chest. Float your right leg up and start to draw little circles. Keep your left knee where it is. Try and keep those hips stacked. Continue with the circle. Keep the movement going. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Change direction. Feel it deep in that right hip. Last couple here. And then relax. 2 knees joined together. Move the knees a little further away. And then slide that left arm out in front of your ribs or your lower rib cage. Cactus, your right arm behind. We're going to go elbow to hip. So push into your left forearm. Inhale here. Exhale, we crunch up. Tap. Right elbow towards your right thigh or to your right thigh. Exhale, come up again. Use that HA sounding breath. Breathe out, come up, tap. And then inhale, find length. Exhale, come up and tap. Squeeze the breath. Feel those obliques working hard. Breathe out, lift up and tap. And then release back. 3 to go. Breathe out. Inhale. Last 2. Breathe out. And inhale. Last one. Exhale. And inhale. Come up and make your way onto your bum again. Swing those legs forward. Finishing with 3 roll-ups, 2 legs long. Inhale, we reach forward, palms facing up. Exhale, roll to the mat, scooping through your core. Inhale, reach the arms over. Exhale, use your breath, bring it up. Inhale, reach forward. Breathe out, roll to the mat, scooping through your tummy muscles. Breathe in the arms up and over. Breathe out, use that breath out, bring yourself up. We got 1 more. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, roll to the mat. Inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, use your breath to come up. Inhale, reach forward this time. Breathe out, roll to the mat. Allow your body find a shape or a position, somewhere where you feel comfortable now. Allow the head to go. Allow the legs to go, and allow your arms to go too. Softening the face, closing the eyes over, or softening your gaze if that feels more natural to you. Loosening through the jaw, move that jaw from side to side. Let go of any tension here. In between the eyebrows, the forehead, and the temples. Notice if you're holding on to any discomfort, any stress here. Imagine you're sending your breath in up to your brain. Breathe into the brain as you exhale out. Allow your brain to clear. Anything that's holding you back floats away from your head for now. Allowing yourself to be here in the moment with your body, with your breath on your mat. Let your limbs sink into the floor, into the ground. Feel the movement in the torso, soothe the body, your breath in, lifting it up. Your exhale out, allowing you to relax. Follow that wave-like movement in the belly and let go on every level. And now moving the fingers and the toes. Gently move from the neck. Allowing your head to slowly wake up, coming back to this moment. If your legs are long, slide your feet in. Welcome your knees into your chest. And hug your knees in and take a moment here to rock from side to side. Allowing the body to wake up again. slip the hands to the backs of the legs. Extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Pull your legs in towards your upper body. Take a breath in. And breathe out. Bend those knees and rock up into a seated position. Well done, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you next time.